If maybe it takes away the joy of some, it gives the joy to others when a decision is changed, is making the game more clean, is helping the referees in taking correct decisions. VAR is giving and bringing more justice to the game.
Well, we're going to start with the story that continues to dominate the agenda, VAR controversy. If you were with us last night, we played you the audio of the moment that the VAR officials realised they had mistakenly. Let's see what our panel make of it. Tim, he says the game should be replayed. Should it?
No. It's never going to be replayed. You're opening a can of worms there, unfortunately. We all know it was a poor decision. They're human in there at the VAR. I think that since Howard's gone in there, he's been quite vocal, just apologising. We see him apologising a lot. It was actually what they was looking at, possible penalty. Check complete. So I think there's more detail helping out. More information was only going to help. I don't think that's right. I think we need to get the decisions correct. It's not about how quick we get that decision out. It's about how correct we get the decision. I think they should have halted it. I know they're going to say it's not in the laws of the game, we cannot do that, we can't go back. But they didn't do that because common sense didn't prevail. It was just the laws of the game written in stone, and we stuck with that.
It shouldn't be compared to other errors, and therefore he doesn't think it would open a can of worms, as Tim said then. If it was replayed, just theoretically, if it was, are we then going to have clubs demanding replays every time there's an issue of human error? Is it really going to come to that?
Well, I think you're going to get that, aren't you? I think they're going to be the challenge. That's the challenge, isn't it? I think that's the challenge. I think we all, when VAR came in, I think we all accepted that it may be to lose some of the spontaneous nature of football, which none of us liked, I would imagine.
Football explodes. Arsenal were robbed of a clear penalty against Brentford, and the fury is palpable across the football world. Every Arsenal fan who watched that game knows what happened. The Gunners took the lead through a brilliant strike from Noni Madueke, and for a moment it looked like the points were theirs. They controlled possession, moved with precision, pressed relentlessly, and created chance after chance. Everything pointed to a win, a vital 3 points that could have widened the gap at the top of the Premier League. But then came the moment that changed everything, the moment that will be debated endlessly in pubs, on social media, and in the corridors of football's governing bodies. An Arsenal attacker went down inside the Brentford box under contact that was undeniable, a penalty so obvious it left viewers screaming at their screens. Yet, the referee waved play on, and VAR, supposedly the safeguard against such errors, did nothing. Silence, injustice, anger. Every Arsenal supporter felt the sting of being denied what should have been a straightforward call. This wasn't a 50/50th incident or a debatable challenge. It was clear. It was blatant. It was a moment where the rules were ignored, and the outcome hung in the balance. Brentford capitalised on a set-piece shortly after, a long throw that Arsenal failed to defend, and Keane Lewis-Potter equalised. The crowd erupted in jubilation for the hosts, while Gunners fans sat in stunned disbelief, knowing that a single decision, one correct call, would have secured a vital win. The frustration goes deeper than this one match. Arsenal have, season after season, found themselves on the wrong side of controversial decisions. VAR errors, missed calls, disallowed goals, and penalties denied have accumulated into a narrative that feels unfair and targeted. Fans are no longer just disappointed. They are questioning the very system that is meant to protect fairness. This isn't about luck or form. This is about justice, about the integrity of the game. Dropping 2 points to a side like Brentford at such a critical stage in the title race could be decisive. Every match matters, every point is precious, and to have one stripped away by human error compounded by technology's failure leaves a bitter taste. The anger isn't contained to Arsenal fans either. Pundits, former players, and neutrals are all asking the same question. How can a penalty this obvious be missed? How can VAR, designed to prevent exactly this kind of injustice, stand idle when the evidence is clear? Football thrives on drama, skill, and unpredictability, but it cannot thrive on repeated errors that undermine trust in the outcome. And on that night, against Brentford, the scales of fairness tipped the wrong way, leaving Arsenal fans furious, disillusioned, and hungry for answers.